Hey guys, I wanted to show you this thing. I downloaded it on my phone and I pressed something that is kind of strange, but anyway, this is an app. It's called adsbexchange.com. This is a military helicopter, Boeing C-17 Globemaster, and there is an app if you have an Android to see this stuff. So if you want to see the military ones, you just press the U. And then if you want to see all of them, unpress the U. Okay, so this is my location right here. The military one, remember I said there's a bunch of military planes going over me. So right here is where I am. So this one is RS Aviation. You can see over here just by clicking on it, right? And then you can see the flight pattern. This one is LAPD Air Support Division, which makes sense. This one is Spritzer Helicopter LLC. This one's Robinson Helicopter. What was weird though is this morning there was, here's another Spritzer. I found this drone. Here you go. Oh, here, UK helitanker, right there, very close. Remember I said there was something going over me that was odd. Looked odd, looked strange. Okay, now at least on this, I can find it and see what it is. And usually it'll also have an operator. The app is a little bit different. The app costs money, but you can see things differently on there. It can show you the pilot. So I did find a pilot for one of these that was a CIA plane. That was kind of interesting this morning. So here was another. And I like to have the U off and just click around in here because this is military. It's a UC helitanker. It's military, but it's pretending not to be military. So when you click, do you know what I mean? There's a lot that don't want you to know they're military. But Pasadena police was also in the air right over my place. And I don't understand because I don't live in Pasadena. I'm not near Pasadena. Helistream. There are a couple of weird drones I found too. This is D Assault Falcon TTX Holdings. So I like to have the U off. It took me a while to figure this out. If you want to put it in dark mode, you go through. Oh, you go up here, and then you just go Cardo Dark, right? Press your position, or you can't see what's going right over you. So here we got a military helicopter that's pretending, I mean, this is definitely military, pretending not to be military, okay? And then you press the U and it there it is. All right, so here's another one. Lockheed Hercules. Oh, see, it just went away. So I keep the U off. I'm sure you can play around with this a little bit more than I have, but I just started using this yesterday. So this one is Boeing, American Airlines. This one is Woodstone Capital, Kennedy Wilson, Essex Hemlock. Hemlock, you know what Hemlock is, right? Ascent Aviation. A Sikorsky, another military helicopter that when I press this, it is showing that it's, you know, it's a military helicopter. So there's a lot of military ones in the air right now. This is my location, this little circle. So I got Spritzer helicopter over me, LAPD air support, which has gone into this area over me like 100 times. Johnson J. Lee, Haley. Sometimes it'll just say who the pilot is, and then you can look up the tail numbers and see, you know, more information if you want the information. So it's a pretty neat little app, and there's also things over here I tried to watch a tutorial, but over here you can use the filter and you can press ADS and military, LAD. You can press them all, but if you just want to see military, I use that other little button that I showed you. But here has more information. So this one is, let's see what flag this is. This one is an Airbus from Fiji. Again, right over my spot, we got Spritzer, LAPD support. I mean, I'm telling you, there's a ton of stuff going over. This one is 2012 Robinson. We Air Tour. Maybe we the people, I don't know. SkyWest. Got a few SkyWests in the sky. This one. Ericsson Incorporated. That looks military to me, but it's Sikorsky, but it doesn't say military right here. But that looks to me like a military. When I found some Raytheons on my phone, I found a CIA little plane, and the only way I found that, Oscar Camp Farms, the only way I found the CIA plane is because it told me who the operator was, and I could look up the operator and who he worked for. So there's a lot of information to be found if you want to know what these people are doing over your place. But I found this little drone, and now I can't find it. There was a drone, a tiny little rental type drone right over my spot. And I haven't figured out how to kind of, you know, make this bigger or smaller. I don't know a lot about the app yet because I just started using it. But I'm sure there's a way to... Oh, there it is. You can zoom out. Right? And you can zoom in. And when I do that, I sometimes lose my location. So, again, military. This is Lockheed Hercules that I showed you before. This is Boeing Globemaster. I think it has something to do, you know, they said watch the skies, so. Oh, that's like, take off the T because that tracks where they've been. Because what you can do is when you press on it like this, it just shows you Robinson helicopter, and then it'll show you the flight tracking. But if you have that on your screen, it's right there. It's just really annoying. So, they're going over and over. Let's see. Trolling. Kind of like, let's see if I can get that one. Oh yeah, that's Switzer. I'm right here somewhere. What's this? LAPD air support is usually directly over me. Johnson Jaley. Spritzer, aviation, that could be Real Self Aviation, Statutory Trust, Boeing, Aircraft MSN. So some of these are, they're pretty interesting when you see the LLCs attached. So this is right where I am. Okay, so we got LAPD air support, Spritzer, Johnson, Jaley, Haley, David Haley. Right here. Anaheim Police. Okay, so I don't, maybe this is in Anaheim. You know, but right over here was a Pasadena police helicopter. So this might be in Anaheim. I'm not looking at this. Yeah, this one is in Anaheim, so that makes sense. This one, it's weird. It's not showing the whole screen. Robinson again. Hawker Bluefish. Bluefish is a company my mom was really interested in. Bluefish. I think it was called Bluefish Clothing. So, oh, I just realized I did this whole video without my microphone plugged in. Sorry about that. But I wanted to catch this stuff while it was still going on. That is a military helicopter right here. Whoops, and then it disappeared. Lockheed is traveling around. I really wanted to show you the drone. I took a screenshot of it, so I'll try to find it for you. There's some that we're just going directly over. Again, I'm the little circle right there. And they're going directly over my place. We got Sorby Aviation this morning. Robinson Helicopter has gone back and forth. Glendale Community College. Did you know they had a plane? They're getting jurisdiction, you guys. They're getting jurisdiction. There's something they're doing. It's not just about flying. Tiny Bubbles, that was yesterday. City of Pasadena Police Department. This was right there. 1978 Bell. This is a 1977 Beach, 36 Bonanza. I don't know if Thomas V. Bresson is the pilot, because this isn't the screen I get on my phone. I get something else on my phone. Little Bighorn, whatever that is. Sling Rental. Look at this. Remember I said there was something going over my place, and it was unlike something I've ever seen before. I don't know what that is. It looks like a drone. Sling Rental, I don't know much about the company, but let's see what else I've got. Sling Rental. Home Built L Aircraft, Randall Christopher. I don't know if that's the pilot. I don't know. Because on my app, there's a line that says operator, and it tells you who's operating the craft. And so I also got a lot of names that way that I could look up. Eurocopter. Same one. And then, okay. Let me go back to this. Press U again. We just got the Lockheed Hercules, okay? But I'm more interested in what's, you know, spending a lot of time going over my place. I just wanted to know. And there's some that are really, they are military, but they're not designated as such, right? This is Bank of Utah trustee. This is Cannon Mark, a small little plane. Aero Association of Caltech. I'm telling you, they get jurisdiction by being in the air. You know, you guys know my situation. So Charlie Papa LLC. So Tiny Bubbles. Wait. Oh, Tiny Bubbles is back. Tiny Bubbles. Charlie Papa LLC. Gulfstream Aerospace.